pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Buffalo Bills and the Baltimore Ravens.
That new look Raven. That new look Raven.
Training camp, no more exhibitions. The 2018 NFL season on EA Sports is underway. That's fielded in the end zone.
Man, that's it. You just loaded it in.
19-yard line.
As soon as you loaded in, that shit fucking glitched. Definitely. FedEx enemy.
Here's Thomas Rawls with his first carry.
Oh my God, they got Thomas Rawls in there?
1-yard gain there to make it second and 9.
They just fucked me up on that one.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. To throw on second down. Knight. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Jared Davis coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long.
All right, here we go. 3-19. 3-19. Gone. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
And that'll set him back 5.
That's the designer.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Let's go. 3-19. 3-19. Watch him now, Barney.
Off play action. Knight. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials looking at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. Now, after the punt on that play, we've got a man down on the field. Boy, not what you want to see in quarter 1 of the new year. We'll be back. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. And taken right at the 35. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
Dang.
So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10. Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. Shrugs him off. There goes Melvin Gordon. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Melvin Gordon, 56 yards. And the Bills have taken the early lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Zerline out now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Gabbert on first down. Throw right side, caught by Davis. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
On 1st and 10, Gabbert flushed out right. And this one complete to Julius Thomas. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
I like the design of that play, or shall I say the way it ended up. Quarterback ends up to the right side. You know, gets outside of the pocket. How about the tight end staying in his sight line and getting to that same part of the field, and they find each other for the completion.
Gabbert now from the 50. Looking deep downfield. He's got it at the 15. A gain of 39 that time.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Arm fracture. Book that nigga arm. Bitch ass nigga. Let go.
A pretty decent gain.
TTG, nigga. Train to go, nigga. Mama.
Play fake. Gabbert rolling to his right. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
I didn't know that was a fucking play action right there.
Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, lived to fight
Well,
another down,
tell you,
right?
man, anybody can run my offense, bro. You got to be a fool in that, too.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now Gabbert. There's the first NFL catch for DJ Shark. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there, because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because
Get up out of here, you bitch ass nigga. What you really think you gonna be running on me all game?
For getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. Now a first carry for Deontay Foreman, who was lost to the Achilles injury last year. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Yes,
just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion.
Broken rear.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. Being chased out left. Caught out left side by Robinson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards. First trip to the red zone for the Bills. 1st and 10 at the 19. Into the red zone, it's Brady. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's a carry now for Keith Marshall, and he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Here's Brady, and he's got Decker left side.
Don't you fucking juke my nigga like that, man. I mean, man, this shit is
First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the 1st.
Come on, man.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. 2nd quarter about to get underway with the Bills in possession. And they've got it here with a 1st down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Shotgun now for Brady.
Thank you, Miles. He's on that. He's on that, Miles. He's on that, Miles. Let's go, Miles. OG Miles. On that.
Guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Miles, good God.
They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen.
Okay, Tyree, let's go.
Down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line.
They hating on you.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
Look at that little nigga.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Hey, no, real niggas, man, we got some together, yeah. We know how y'all like
They can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. Gabbert now to throw on 1st down. And he's brought down, getting this one out to about the 35. That one good for 13 and a regular 1st down.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
This quarterback now 5 of 6, very accurate since taking over, and he's got his guys a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Gabbert. And Davis with it left side. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Target. Green the line. Black 99 Philly.
Out of the gun, Gabbert. It's caught left side by Cooks. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game. And a 1st down on that last catch as well. Now Gabbert. He gets it to Cooks. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Well, they obviously red man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender. Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
That's who's checking. Yeah, man. Hitting with them elbows.
1st down throw for Gabbert. Buying time to escape. Back-to-back plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Cohen. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain.
He got to run me out of bounds.
Tackle made there by Matt Milano.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
This is Cohen. And able to push his way forward here for a gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
You know what I'm saying? They be hating on us, man. Everybody wants these big strapping young running backs, man.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
That hole, make that hole work.
Do it anyway.
That's what she said.
Gabbert pushing forward, and he'll get nothing out of that one. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Man, you gotta get some legs on, man.
2 minutes to play here in the 1st half.
Now go for
We're back to Baltimore after this. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They run. This is Cohen. And he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3. Able to convert on 4th to bring up 1st and goal. That's a big 3 yards right there. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
You think Adrian Peterson will get it in there for him?
They'll run for it with Peterson. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Fuck.
To me, that's a terrific run on 1st and goal at the 3. They got 2 yards. I'd line right back up and give it to him again.
They give it to him running left. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. Gabbert. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Brandon Cooks from 30 yards out. And the Ravens are in for 6.
Oh, good. He did what he had to do. He's softening that defense up for me.
Short slam, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw.
That did 13 plays, 96 yards. That's what you call a good drive. Right?
And the lead is now 10-7. Crosby on now to kick it away.
Taking your time, taking what the defense gives you, and winning that fucking
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Yeah.
And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. This offense trots back out there now, and as they do, Charles, one thing to point out that we saw a second ago are some of the new rules in the NFL this year regarding kickoffs.
Yeah, nowadays, the kickoff team, no more running starts. Remember that when you kind of circle a guy around and here he goes? No more. You have to start, close to the ball. And when it's kicked, then you get to take off and go, so you can't build up your speed that way. Also, when you're returning it, remember those wedges that we used to see where guys would form together, 2 or 3 guys? No more of those. So it'd be a lot more man-on-man, one-on-one blocking. And also they have rules about where people have to be when the ball's kicked, where they have to be when the ball's caught. So to me, it's much more like a punt return than it is an actual kickoff return. So I'm eager to see teams now take their punt returners, those nifty guys who make people miss in the open field, and make them the kickoff returners as well, because I think you can still get big plays in this area if you have the right people back there.
Now Brady. Now they go screen. It's complete. And some room to work. Accelerating, and off he goes.
Who's this waving?
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
Who's that waving?
Zach Zenner, 68 yards. And the Bills are in for 6.
That's the nigga with the line.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock. So some work to do.
All right, he's right. I'm going to catch him. Nigga just run there, nigga.
Looking forward, coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. First down, Gabbert. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Boy.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Gabbert again. He's going to let this one go deep. Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rashawn Melvin. Oh, and the big play's going to get even bigger as penalty flags are down, and I believe they're going to get a face mask penalty tacked on. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
They go play action here on 1st down. Forced out to his left. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. And Zerline's kick is good. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll check in for the first time with the newest member of our Madden family, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
They'll run it now out of the gun. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Miles Jack there to make the tackle.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Wait 20! Wait 20!
Now Brady throwing on second down. He's going to air one out. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it. People call it dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. From the gun on third down, Brady. Flush to his right. Able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up fourth down.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that. And even though it threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there.
That nigga hit a 57 yards.
So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game, a chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at halftime.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start. What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Again, it's Cohen. And an alley to run. And he'll get this up to about the 40. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
Come back, come back!
3rd and short yardage. Gabbert. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage, so they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Gabbert on first down. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Well, hold on to that football, man. It's the first touchdown catch for DJ Chark. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game.
Although it's more commonplace now than at any other time in the NFL, it's still tough to think about throwing a rookie quarterback right into the fire week 1. But guess what? He handled the fire awfully well and threw his first touchdown pass.
For 2, but this is up and good, and the lead is down to a field goal.
That nigga Jalen, man. That nigga got he probably gonna be some help about good.
Crosby on now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And here come the Bills. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they load him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. They'll run with Foreman. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Noah Spence in on the stop.
There, but there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Brady to throw on 2nd down. It's caught. Decker. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. Sean McDermott didn't hesitate. They'll go for it on 4th. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception.
Yeah, you gotta play all 4 quarters. I play all 4 quarters. I don't ever give up, bro. I could be down. I could be down 35, bro. I'm still gonna give you 100%.
But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job. Finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Following the interception, here's Gamble. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Jarrett Davis in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Oh, no, that nigga.
No, it wasn't.
No.
The system was not. The system was actually playing Metal Gear Solid.
In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Brian
Metal Gear Solid was being
played. And he'll
played.
take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Mike was playing.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out,
Oh, yeah.
okay, where's he going with the
Mike,
football?
I saw this
Because
in
you
here.
can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
This is Marshall.
What the fuck?
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Hey, shut up, little
Yards
Mike.
on Buffalo,
Y'all
1st
playing
down.
each other?
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates
God,
space.
this nigga like he got
Not
that on
only can
face.
he dance, he can mash, too.
In on the stop, the safety, Troy Apke.
They're trying to show
Like
they can run the ball,
that.
protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy
I
at
think
this
losing
point,
like
going to make
two is
that
the accurate
defense stand up
definition.
and stop him.
What's the name of that game that you asked for? For Christmas? why. How you can get your Christmas. Yeah.
Finding room to the 20.
Alright, now I'm losing like you said.
Keith Marshall, 32 yards. And the Bills turn that interception into a touchdown.
I'm not going to like them better.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker. Look at the rock.
That's fielded in the end zone.
What, another solid?
Nigga, I've been busting
Good
niggas
return
fucking
here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Oh, now your mother ain't gonna let you put
Ravens
in
now, they get ready to head back on the field. And following the interception, just any
This is gonna be a good foul, and tell him not to play it?
more cautious when you start that next drive.
No,
You
I
just
don't
throw
care
that
what
out
video
the
games you
window.
play, because I know he's gonna
I
have a
think
target
you
boy.
are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go,
You know how mothers, you know how the mothers, you know how the mothers,
You know how mother.
You're going to take care of
Yeah.
it. But you have to be careful about
Nah,
being
they be
too
tripping over the
cautious
video
because
game.
now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack.
That's been like since the 60s.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. He rifles
No
one. It's intercepted.
My boy
way.
ain't gonna do what they doing on the video game.
Oh my god, this nigga ain't tackling.
And they finally
Yeah, that shit should have been a catch, bro.
He's all the way down to the 37.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Crazy.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
That's because you already got everything in your birthday. Well, I guess you don't get nothing for Christmas then.
43-yard line. He lost 6
Hey,
on the first
cool.
down play.
Yeah, you got like this Christmas, huh? You ain't gotta do shit.
He's definitely one of the
I
better
really don't.
linebackers of reading.
You
the
already
You
got a
got station,
PlayStation.
nigga.
Yeah, like you got the station. You don't even know what he want. You don't know what I asked for.
On second down, here's Brady.
That's how it is. That's all. That's all you know, boy. That's all you want when you a little nigga. Just, you know what?
Try to sneak in a deep
System.
ball with the clock running down, but to no avail.
And you
This
ain't gonna
time
hear from him
expire
until the
on
next
this
system come out.
play.
Oh yeah, that nigga's done. He's good.
He said what?
Did I?
The
I
Bills
mean,
on
he
third
can look
down.
like me if I
They've
really
converted
like,
3
but
out
I
of
don't
5
really
thus
try
far.
to.
This is third and
Nah, he don't look like
16.
me. Does he look like me to you?
From the gun, it's
Kinda.
Brady.
Well, all right, I'll take that.
Able to find Decker.
Come on.
And 21 yards there as they convert on third.
Oh, nah, you lying to
Oh
me.
yeah, I'm challenging that, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah, good. You're like, was you loading up or what?
They wanted to let me try
That's
it.
going to leave a mark because they really needed to stay
Oh,
with them there,
nah.
didn't they?
So
Yeah, I'm
frustrating
on a base
defensively.
too.
You're a play away
Nigga
from getting that
trying to
football
be
back
true,
here down late.
Yeah, I tuned in a little
Now
bit
they've
and
got to
watched
find a
ass
way to
get
create a
beat.
turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Look at this shit.
Firing quickly
I think
here,
it's because
that's
y'all.
complete.
I got
And
some
he'll be run
honey
down
lemon
inside the
pepper
20 at the
chicken
19.
tenders.
The completion good for 3
Right.
and it's second down.
I really think it's
Now
because
first
y'all
down
on my
completion
motherfucking
only
server.
netted him 3.
Yeah, my shit,
Second
man.
and 7.
That's on me, bro.
Yeah, I went to the D store.
Again, it's
Hey, Smudge, you going to you coming to Norman Jeans, sir? You coming to Norman Jeans, sir?
And incomplete there. A
Look at that.
nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up
It's the
third
stadium
down.
of Baltimore.
It is tough to complete
Why would I
passes
be
against
going
zone defenses. The windows that you see
My birthday
open, they
weekend.
shrink pretty
Alright, that's where you
rapidly.
going?
How about being able to hit a
Yeah.
moving target
On
against the
Saturday?
zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not
that's
easy for any
Saturday.
quarterback, no matter the situation.
Oh, that's cool.
There, the
I was
defense
just going
won
to
the
see
battle.
how you were going to say no.
Steps away to his left. Throwing to his running
This
back.
nigga Tom, bro. Just look at this shit, bro. Just look at this shit, bro.
Say what?
Look at this shit, bro.
I mean, I can play with
I can't
everybody
pitch
out
calls
here.
every
Look at
night,
that.
bro.
See me moving?
I ain't getting no pressure. That's what it
It's
is.
the map. Yeah, I'm not go over.
I know exactly what it is. I ain't getting no
None
pressure.
of my friends on right now. D Money's
So it's second and 9.
yeah, he perfect.
There's no doubt that this is a huge defensive series right here. They've got to hold them to a field goal attempt or less.
You said what?
Otherwise, this game just might be out of reach. Let's see if they can
said how much that was?
and get it done.
You're not getting no pressure.
He's just going to walk.
You ain't getting no pressure, bro. You're gonna lose, man.
Get on the move. Huh?
You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several
Oh, I know what
reasons,
dance you want to see.
because they felt like they left little brother down back
Hold on, I
there.
gotta go to it.
No doubt, they have a ton of pride, and they go
Oh,
into
wait.
every job wanting to keep that
I
guy
gotta
clean.
remove it.
They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult.
Yeah.
You talk about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle.
You said what?
And Zerline's kick
Like, bro,
is
it's like they
good.
know they playing against Tom Brady. Like,
This is way better than Fortnite, okay?
I came off the edge, and I'm like, if I'm playing any other body, bro, I'll block that shit.
Without a doubt,
They know Tom
obviously
Brady's on the
touchdown
field, bro. They
finally
niggas
the final
fucking
nail
stupid
to finish
shit.
this thing off,
Sure.
but it's still ate
Sure.
up time, got
Sure.
points.
Sure.
So, while it's not mission accomplished, it's
I
darn
think
close.
Tom be having niggas scared, real loud.
Oh, yeah, we gonna see what I want in the
And
NBA
they'll take this
store.
one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
I'm out
The
here in these
Ravens
parts.
offense now, they get
Oh,
set
no.
and head back onto the field. And last
Huh?
time, one
I'm
play
out here in these parts.
interception, so this offense, they should be
I'm out here in
fresh.
these parts,
That's a
man.
good way of
What
putting
you talking
it.
about? I
And
ain't
can't
even
wait
ready.
to see what they
Just
decide
because I'm
to do
in the
with
NBA
play
store don't mean I'm not out here in these
because
parks.
one play drive where you throw an interception.
Buster?
A lot of people think the very next time.
Hey, young, I've been watching like a whole like interviews on the niggas that had some like with anything associated with death, bro. It's so funny how like all these niggas just come out and cut this
Meanwhile, they
talking
take
so
a
much
shot
and
to
shit.
start the
That
drive,
just ain't
but
no
this is gonna
shit.
wind
Just
up
he ain't
incomplete.
coming
Once again, they'll come up with
Yeah,
the
fuck that nigga
26-yard
shit.
line,
That nigga's a
2nd and
bitch.
10.
Oh yeah, that nigga used to do this, that, and the third. Yeah, I'll be like, oh my gosh, nobody used to talk this much about this nigga at all.
Toward the sideline, and look at that.
They're
Catch
just
dragging
a
the
veteran,
toes,
man.
and it's
They're
gonna be
like
a
the veteran
first
guys
down.
in
Well
there.
done.
And I didn't even know the dude that killed Tupac. I didn't even know he got. I didn't even know he didn't get killed behind
6
like
for 6 since
killing
coming back
Tupac.
out of the locker room. It's
Man,
first
he
and
got killed
10.
off some other shit.
Yeah, some whole. He was already out here anyway.
That
Like,
nigga Jalen Ramsey is a dog.
Jalen Ramsey right
he
there
got killed
in
some
coverage
whole
to
other
knock
shit.
it away.
It was like a
Yeah,
quadruple. It was like a quadruple
First
homicide.
offense of the defense. Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4
Yeah,
yards or
'cause-
more on first down is what you're aiming
Yeah,
for. They tried to throw for it
he
there.
ran up on a nigga
Nice
at a
effort
car
to knock
wash
that
that owed
away
him
and bring
money.
up second down.
They turned bad.
Gabbert now. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Jerry Hughes.
Yeah, and then the police report said he was already intoxicated and all like, and his grandmother died the night before, so he was already on. Yeah, he was already on mess.
Third and a mile.
He was already looking for trouble. Yeah, Natty,
To throw
my
is Gabbert.
Natty was.
And he's gonna go
Cause they
Wow.
said that nigga was like a top dog crip out there.
Second sack now of the afternoon.
And niggas when they was jumping him,
And
Tupac and them was Tupac and them was jumping them and shit. They said that was the first
I
time they
didn't
had
grab
said
some of these niggas, bro.
Yeah, he looked like he
Paranoid.
was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect it.
Shit did like 5 years ago behind Tupac getting killed off when they jumping there.
He's going to wind up and air it out. That's caught inside.
He's a shark.
The time to pull out the stops is now. Convert there on 4th down. Line of scrimmage
Oh,
moves
shit,
from
he
their
is
own
in there.
25 all the way to the
One of
red
the
zone now
ball,
for first and 10.
shot call,
He's a shark.
Time for a break. We'll come
They might
back
be
to
my
wrap
new
this
favorite
one
receiver, bro.
up after this.
Think of the bees.
Why are you using the map?
You said what?
Why is he
I was trying to find this nigga this dude right here in all red. Yeah.
Gabbert now.
Yeah, I know that guy. He's right here. I'm talking to him.
He's going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen. And they're going to lose
Oh my
some.
god.
Yeah,
Cohen
yeah,
just got hurt,
Knocked
bro.
back to the 18.
Yeah. This shit.
The loss of
They don't want me
3
to
on that
win.
first down pass play. Now
He don't want
second
yourself to
and
win,
13.
brother. That's only going to defeat his attitude.
Out of the gun, Gabbert. Being chased out left.
Man, you just hit me talking about I'm watching TV, bitch.
Just look at his shoulder.
Here with a first down.
Hey, look. I went on him earlier.
Passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first and stop the clock as well.
Hey, look.
In this situation, everything is sped up. The
I'm glad you brought him up.
thinking, everyone's movements, but for a quarterback,
Yeah, I just been, I've been letting them have it earlier. Like, you know what? Fuck this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you suck. You know what I'm saying?
And this resulted in losing yardage. Back to the 3. It's a loss of a yard there.
This nigga was talking about this nigga, his old roommate, Kev, out there. And Kev, he liked that. He was the first nigga I seen. He was the first nigga with the PlayStation 4 type shit. But yeah, he's a real gamer. I can't hear you now. The money like, oh yeah, man, Kev. You're like, yeah, he like, yeah. He got Kev, a type of nigga. He got an Xbox and a PlayStation. So he hit me there like, yeah. Kev said he been playing with his PlayStation nigga. He about to start playing PlayStation in January. I said, all right, that's a bet. I said, man, so like, is he like gonna really bring it? Like, is he gonna talk shit? Like, Kev too good not to be talking shit. He said, man, fuck out of here, nigga. Where you think I get it from? I still got Kev's couch, his old mattress. He said his mattress. He said this is Kev's mattress, Kev's bed, Kev's TV. I said, oh. I said, well, why? I said, well, why you suck then? I said, well, what's your problem? He said, man, I'm great. I said, yeah. I just left the message read, young, like.
That nigga's not a beast, bro. He just got a.
Kev's greatness should have run off on you.
Stop that one for a short gain.
Anymore what?
Makes a good run blitz. A good run blitz.
You still hungry?
To follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Huh?
They stay on the ground.
Better be down the second.
Huh? He'll be taken down right around the 27. It'll be
you know why?
5, but still about
it's a new Wi-Fi.
Shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
Yeah, you gotta go ask go to put in the Wi-Fi thing for you.
Now
it's a no one.
And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a first down. It's a
that's the grandpa, man.
That should just about wrap this one up. Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up.
JR, it all started with JR, yeah.
Together, first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when
my father would be like, man, this
he went backwards.
No,
he got at the 30. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
You see, if I ask for the Wi-Fi password, he ain't gonna, you know, it's gonna be like a fuck you. I don't got it. I don't know where it's at.
Brady gonna look to throw. Eluding the, and he's gonna have to eat this one as down he goes. And a timeout comes in.
For the Wi-Fi password for money.
3 seconds remaining.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Can't start it.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Hell yeah, young. See, Smudge don't have no. I feel like Smudge doesn't have the hasn't felt the wrath of like the grandparents once he got down much.
This one way up, just shy of the 45-yard line.
Before.
And partner, this first week, this first game that we get to call together, so special. Every year, week 1, you had the flyover, the big American flag out there before.
He's doing the most with the grandparent is. But if you ask, you'd be like, oh,
it is opening day, opening game. There's just nothing like it because you really build to a crescendo. But the best part for us is that crescendo lasts for a while. Opening game here, an entire season. We get into the playoffs, to the Super Bowl. I was really excited. I could barely sleep last night. I can't imagine being a player.
I bet Smudge probably be talking to all their kids and don't talk to them at all.
Here. They come in and steal a victory in a tough place to play on a Sunday night. And they will head home next week to take on the LA Chargers. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in Cincinnati against the Bengals. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh, shit, he can shoot. Don't stop. What's your problem? What's your problem? I knew you was about to do that. He must be getting the Wi-Fi password. Hey. He must be getting that password because he ain't come back fast enough. Oh shit, I hear his footsteps. No, I heard his footsteps just now. It might be a little too soon. Season level who I am. Oh yes, out. Let's go. Out like I like, like I like, Crack in the block. Oh, go do it. There you go. Hish. Niggas think it's sweet. Get some sight. Jesus Christ. That's what we like. Checks over strike. Don't do it. That's us. Oh. She's in love with who I am. Yeah. No. Side your feet. Okay, if you want to call that an accomplishment. I'll turn up. Did he give it to you?
What it do?
Said what? You should have wrote it down, Mike, so you can put it on the TV. He had it on a piece of paper.
He had it on a piece of paper.
He said what?
He copied it from his phone.
Oh, it's on his phone. Y'all hear me trying to get the
Get the door, get the door, get the door, get the door.
trying to see what
And how you know where I got that from?
What?
Get the door, get the door, get the door, get the door.
Who Curtis? What's his name?
No, the nigga. Oh, Snow on the Bluff.
Yeah.
Yeah, you right.
You don't even know the nigga name.
Yeah, when you said Curtis, I had to think double time. I was like, oh, yeah, he knew what I'm talking about. Nah, why would I be thinking about that guy?